Now that is how you open a series. Hi guys, Jason back here again with another video for you today. Now, I have two favourite TV shows, Game of Thrones and Doctor Who, and since Game of Thrones isn't coming back till next April, Doctor Who has started again. So, episode 1 of Series 9, Peter Capaldi's second series, begins with the Magician's Apprentice. The basic premise of the episode is that this being called the Colony Sarf is travelling around all these different galaxies, like the Moldavarium, Shadow Proclamation, everywhere basically in search of the Doctor who seems to have gone missing, and he has a message for him. Davros knows. Davros remembers. Guys, this episode has what I would say is the best pre-intro scene ever. Just wow. Yeah, it basically involves this little boy who's running across this, seems to be a deserted wasteland. Let's be honest, it's Doctor Who. It was probably like a deserted quarry in Cardiff. But yeah, he's running across this wasteland and it looks like he's being chased by two guys, but they're trying to stop him. And basically, the two guys are killed and this boy is left on his own. And then all of a sudden, he gets something thrown at him, and it's the sonic screwdriver. And it's the Doctor telling him not to be afraid and he's going to save him. The Doctor asks him his name, and he turns around and he says, Davros. Mindfuck moment! Yeah, guys, I would say the biggest moment in this episode was that reveal, and following on from that, we find out that Davros is indeed alive, but he is dying. The fact that Davros is alive raises so many questions. How did he escape the Crucible at the end of Series 4, which I'm sure they're probably going to address this week coming up. So yeah, Davros was a big part of it, but without a doubt, the best entrance of the Doctor ever came in this episode. So, after the end of Series 8 and, let's say, the Christmas special as well, the Doctor is on his own. Clara has went back to her old teaching job, and the Doctor's on his own, and he's in the 10th century, or is that the 12th century? I don't really know. But yeah, he's back there, and he's basically having this party because it's his last day alive. Yeah, I probably should have mentioned, obviously we'll have the return of Missy, aka the Mistress, aka the Master in female form, who seeks out Clara, who obviously is apprehensive about trusting her after what happened in the last series, but Missy has this confession dial, which Time Lords make up. It's sort of their will whenever they're going to die. So obviously they're trying to figure out what this means. So they travel back to where the Doctor is, and he makes his entrance on a tank playing electric guitar. And if that's not worth the price of admission, I don't know what is. So yeah, as for plot, that's all I'll really say. There were a couple of more surprises in there, which I know I've spoiled a lot, but I won't say any more. In my opinion, this was one of, if not the best opener that we've ever had to a Doctor Who episode since the series was revived 10 years ago. It had everything. It had comedy, it had drama, it had shock value, it had emotional moments as well. You know, when the Doctor sees Clara again, he's actually the one to initiate a hug, and as we heard in the last series, he's not really into hugging. You know, Series 8, I'll say this all the time, Peter Capaldi was amazing in his first series as the Doctor. He just got some really, really bad episodes, I think, and because of that, the general audience sort of associate that with being his problem as opposed to Stephen Moffat's. Am I dissing Stephen Moffat? No, because he wrote this episode, and this episode was fucking awesome. But yeah, just by this first episode, you know, if you didn't think Capaldi was meant to play the Doctor before, you definitely will now. He was absolutely outstanding in this episode. Jenna Coleman was, you know, she's not Well, suffice it to say, she's not the favourite companion by any stretch of the imagination, but I thought she did a really good job in this, and it's clear that Clara is her own woman now, and she doesn't rely on the Doctor to help get her out of things. She's a woman of action. And one thing I will say, Michelle Gomez as the mistress, as the master, whatever you want to call her, uh, in my opinion, stole the episode from Peter Capaldi. Absolutely amazing. You know, just the way she can flip from being nice to maniacal is just outstanding. So, guys, Series 9 opener definitely gets a pass from me. Can't wait to see The Witch is Familiar. It's going to be one of the best two-parters I think there's ever been. So that does it, guys. If you liked The Magician's Apprentice, tell me down below. If you didn't like it, tell me why. If you're a fan of Doctor Who, tell me if you are. And if you're not, tell me why as well. But as always, guys, like the video if you haven't done already. Please subscribe, it would really mean a lot to me. Comment everything and anything down below. I love to hear what you guys think, and your opinions matter. And as always, I'm Jason Black. You guys have been awesome. Take care.